Right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Snow White is in its second weekend and it is absolutely cratered. And this is not, it's not an exaggeration when I say this could genuinely be one of the biggest box office bombs Disney has ever made. Ever. Quite literally. It's looking like it's going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars. Based on all of this information that I'm going to show you in a minute. It's absolutely tanking. That 53% figure that all the mainstream media was touting, which was bad anyway. Like, make no mistake, because it opened really soft, if it then had a 53% drop in its second week, that would have been awful. But it's looking like it's going to be way more than that. Way more. Staggeringly high, in fact. So, yeah, we're going to take a look. Hit subscribe if you are new here, or indeed a returning viewer. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I cannot do it without you guys, and it would mean the world to me. So, let's take a look at Deadline first and foremost, and then we'll put it into perspective of what it all means. So what's happening? Well, Jason Statham's working man. That's right, Jason Statham is still making movies. No, I mean, I joke. Like, I like those kind of movies, in fairness. I think they are actually what was missing from the box office. What I mean by that, it's one of those... We used to get them all the time. Medium to low, or low to medium budget movies that were kind of action flicks or spy thrillers or rom-coms, whatever. We used to get these things all the time. And they would fill out the box office alongside all of these blockbuster movies that were being made. Now movie studios solely focus on blockbusters, it seems, which is obviously thinning the herd quite a lot. They're not putting money into these films. So I view Working Man as that, as a return to what we used to have. And good on him. You know, why not? It's a Guy Ritchie movie. Jason Statham, I think it's Guy Ritchie. Good on him. Why not? You know, good. It's at $15 million plus is looking like it's going to take. It's done really, really well. Will be doing really, really well. In Friday previews, or including previews, $5.6 million. That's good. That's good. That's really, really good. It is an Amazon MGM one, so hopefully they'll learn from that and keep doing, you know, more of these things. And it's cheap, you know, $40 million. I mean, it's nothing really. It's pretty bloody cheap. It's not an expensive movie. So, yeah, it's pretty cheap. And they say it's got a marketing budget of around $20 million. I mean, $60 million for that? Yeah, bang on. Brilliant. No worries. And I'm talking about this to contextualize it. Anyway, Snow White, they reckon it's going to drop 68% over the whole weekend. I think it's going to be more than that. I think it's going to be much more than that. So, I think it's going to be much more than that. So, currently, it has dropped, Friday to Friday, it has dropped to a staggeringly bad 77%. Wow. 77% drop. I can't see. There is in no way in hell. It's got to be a 70% drop, hasn't it? From first to second week. Jeez. Wow, that's bad. That is truly awful. This movie cost somewhere in the region of $300 million. The figure that we can confidently say is $270 million, right? Production budget wise. We know that because they filed their taxes publicly in the UK. So we know that it was $270 million. But we do also know that they went back for reshoots. Now, if they went back for reshoots, there's going to be a higher budget. So round it up a little bit to like 300 odd million. Be incredibly generous and just say they spent a tiny budget on marketing of 50 million. It's a $350 million budget. That means it needs $700 million to break even. They've not even hit, as far as I'm aware, I need to double check, but I don't think they've even hit. Oh, they have. They have now hit $100 million worldwide. Disney's made $50 million. from a $350 million movie. They are genuinely in the hole now, currently. And that's being conservative. The figures I've given are conservative. It's likely to actually be higher. This could be the biggest box office bomb Disney ever makes. It far exceeding Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This could genuinely lose $275 million. That's mad. That's insane. Crazy stuff. Now, what is Deadline saying about it? Well, they say, currently everyone sees Snow White in at number 2 with an estimated $13.7 million, which is a 68% drop. Because they did $3.7 million on Friday. Very sad. Again, it's a solid movie. No, it's not, Deadline. It is a shit movie. But coupled with all the bad publicity, nobody's going. As a vet Hollywood producer loves to groan at me when movies tank. Snow White drop is steeper than Dumbo's second frame of minus 60%. And makes Maleficent Mistress of Evil's second weekend look rich at because that had 48% decline. Currently Snow White is ahead in hourlies. And the question is how much she wins today and Sunday to make up the difference of Friday box office. But $2 million is a lot of ground to cover. One box office analyst says this morning, in order for Snow White to beat A Working Man, the movie would need to up over 100% today. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it at all. It says this more impressively. The 57-year-old action stars besting the social media meme it girl Jenna Ortega at the weekend box office. Her A24 horror movie Death of a Unicorn, $50 million production, looking to do around $5.3 million in 5th place. That is sad. This movie looks funny, but they haven't marketed it properly. So it's a shame, because Jenna Ortega should have beaten Snow White for sure. But just to go back to it, 77% drop Friday to Friday. Per theatre, they're only making an average of $881. And they've got 4,200 theatres. That's awful. That's truly awful. So there you go. Very funny. Like, actually hilarious. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do. Drop it down below in the comment section. I will stay tuned on this for the whole weekend because it's going to be fascinating to watch. Disney's biggest bomb ever. I'm saying it now. I think this could go down in history as one of Disney's biggest box office bombs. Drop your thoughts down below. Bye now.